It's not easy being the covenant people of Israel. The requirements that Yah makes of us does make us stand out a bit. Hi, this is Barry Phillips with 10-Minute Torah, Day 5 of Eknan, and I pleaded, let's go to Deuteronomy, Devarim, I learned to say that, chapter number 7, and verse number 5 and following says, but this is what you do to them. Break down their slaughter places, smash their pillars, cut down their Asherim, and burn their carved images with fire. For you are a set-apart people to Yahweh your Elohim. Yahweh your Elohim has chosen you to be a people for himself, a treasured possession above all the peoples on the face of the earth. Yahweh did not set his love on you, nor choose you because you were more numerous than any other people, but you were the least of all peoples. But because of Yahweh loving you and because of him guarding the oath which he swore to your fathers, Yahweh has brought you out with a strong hand and ransomed you from the house of bondage, from the hand of Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim. There is a verse, I believe it's in Psalm, it says, let the redeemed of Yah say so. Let's see a show of hands of all of those who were blessed of Yah and been redeemed and so forth, and such things in previous worship services we encountered. We take on the identity, but do we practice our identity? When we are born again through the blood of Messiah Yeshua, by his redeeming, atoning work for us in our behalf, we become a part of this unique and treasured possession called Covenant Israel. Just want to clarify, especially in these days where so much error is being thrown around, we do not replace anybody. We are not replacing the Jews or anyone living in the land. Not at all, not one. Their walk with Yah is between them and Yah. It's not our job to go and change them. They have their walk with Yah, and he will relate to them and change them and deal with them as is necessary. The same with us, the exact same with us. That being said, we are a part of the same covenant body. And Yah is saying to all of us, I want you to get rid of the things that will entrap you. If you go back to the beginning of this chapter, he says that I'm going to bring you in and enable you to possess the land, and I'm going to chase out before you and through you 7 nations that are greater and more mighty than you are. He lists them. He says the Hittites, Girgashites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now, these were peoples who were settled in the land that belonged to Israel, and in a manner of speaking, they were perhaps squatters. They were claiming squatters' rights. And Yah said, no, you got to go. And he told Israel, you are to put these people under the ban. That means you are to save none of them. You're not to make a covenant with them, and you're not to show them favor. Now, that is not telling us that those who disagree with us, that we are to eliminate them. That kind of mindset is not going to work. You're going to go to jail. Do not go there. Do not preach this. That's not what we are to do. However, what we are to do is to take the gods of this present world's mindset. We are to take the lifestyles of this present world. We are to take the era of their world perspective, and we are to eradicate that out of our lives. We are to make no covenant with this present world's system. I'll give you a case in point. In the land of Israel, the government there is being highly pressured to adopt what has been primarily a U.S.-based initiative of a two-state solution. Very basically, this solution, if you want to call it that, mandates that Israel has to give up land for peace. Most specifically, it would entail giving up what they call the U.S., the UN, the UK, and other varieties of groups called the West Bank. Well, the West Bank is west of nothing other than west of the Jordan River. But that's Judea, Samaria. Historically, that land belongs to Israel. And suddenly it has become in play in the world's view. And they basically are saying, Israel, if you give up this territory and you move out and destroy all the towns and villages and cities that you have constructed there, then your adversaries, your enemies who are bent on your complete destruction and will not stop until you are completely out of existence, they will say they will make peace with you. No one's foolish enough to actually believe that. Israel is forbidden by Yah to give away any land for peace. They're forbidden to make this covenant with them. Further, he says, do not intermarry with them. Do not give your sons and daughters to them. We make an application in this respect. We are not to make peace with elements of this world that are divisive against our walk and our belief. We are not to entertain things that, well, just to get along, we'll go along. Those mindsets don't work, or else you will be handing over your future generations. The little compromise that we make now will become a huge compromise in the next generations. A crack in the door will become a wide open door. So we have to walk circumspectly. We have to hold on to the right understanding of who Yeshua is. We have to hold on to what the Torah has taught us and not yield and not give up. We have to hold on to Shabbat. Once we start loosening our grip on Shabbat and justify our violations of it, well, you just have to understand that it was, it was a one-time thing, and the one-time thing became a two-time thing, and on and on and on it goes. Treating the day with the set-apartness that Yah requires of it. If you start loosening that grip, you're going to lose Shabbat. If we start loosening Yeshua, you're going to lose Yeshua. Time and again, I've been pushed to a place of, make a compromise here. You can't do it. You just simply can't do it. Let me go a little further, and perhaps in an unexpected direction. Loosening your hold on the gifts of the Spirit. Yes, I teach and believe and practice that they are in operation for us here, now, and today. You loosen that. Once we compromise, once we theoretically intermarry with the mindset that says, well, let's explain it away, you're going to lose them. And once you lose, well, people say, well, speaking with tongues is no longer necessary in our day. Really? How about healing? How about faith? How about discernment? How about wisdom? How about knowledge? Those are gifts as well. You give up on one, the vocal gifts, you start losing them all. Hold on to truth and do not compromise. We cannot afford that. Then and only then will Yah break the yoke of our adversaries from off of us and our future generations. Let me encourage you that if you haven't already done so, to subscribe to this channel. If a video ministers to you, speaks to you, hit the like button and encourage others to watch along as well. Shabbat Shalom to all of you. May the peace and the completeness of Yeshua fill you and any and all who may be with you. Until next week, Shabbat Shalom.